Hey guys, today I'm out driving for dollars and I'm going to show you how I use this technique to find off-market real estate opportunities all the time. Let's roll. Before you actually start driving around, you need to do some homework first. So figure out the type of assets that you're going after for that day. Maybe today you're going to only look at multifamily or single family. But I found it's much easier to focus in on one type of asset because you'll get completely sidetracked as you're driving around if you don't. You want to identify the areas of town that you want to buy in. Where are the best areas to buy the particular asset that you're going to target for that day? So do some homework first. Okay, so how do you identify the properties that you actually want to put on your list and find assets that in that class that look like they need some help? So these are properties where it looks like the roof may need replaced, the siding may be destroyed, maybe there is a lot of junk in the yard, there could be windows busted or weeds growing or just looks vacant and run down. Those are the easiest ones to identify. And it does look like it needs some help. It's got older windows, needs washed, the paint's coming off the side of the building, the doors. This is an example of a great target for multifamily. It's a house that has a lot of junk in the yard and it looks like it needs some help. Has a metal roof, that's good. But when you look at it, it definitely is dirty. And like I said, a lot of junk can be a great indicator that it can be a target. So I'm gonna tag this one. This is a small multifamily that I'm gonna tag. But what's cool about finding a property like this, driving for dollars, is some of these properties, they're not registered as multifamily. They may be like single family and just zoned wrong or registered wrong or recorded wrong. So if you're not out driving and finding the opportunities, then you may miss it if you're just looking at a spreadsheet or you're just looking online for leads. So there's a couple of different ways to write down the property as you drive past them. You can just simply write them down in a notebook. It does work, you can do that. But you can also use a driving software. And there's a couple different real estate softwares out there for driving for dollars. One of the ones I love, I used to use all the time, was Deal Machine. That one works really good, so give that one a try. Recently though, I switched to Propstream. And the reason why I switched to Propstream was because I was already using Propstream to mine data and to organize my mailing list. And I decided that to check out their driving app. They have one right in their system. Just found one. This is a single family, but we're gonna tag it anyway. Yeah, that's a good one. I like it. So the reason why the driving apps work so well for driving for dollars is because one of the best things they do is they track the places that you go and the properties that you tag. So you're not duplicating efforts. When you tag a property and then you go back and you want to tag it again, if you drive by again, you can't remember if you've already tagged it, it'll come up and tell you if it's already been tagged. That makes life a whole lot easier than writing them down and trying to remember, did I go to it or have the right sheet of paper. The other thing the apps do that's really nice, it gives you some data and some information on the background of the property. And that's nice because you can go in later and look at your list and prune it and actually filter it for maybe the year built. Like if you don't want any houses built before 1950, you can sort it and remove the houses that you tag or the properties that were built before 1950. Obviously, that's going to save you a lot of time and energy instead of cross-referencing them with a public database. For sale by owner and for rent by owner are usually great leads to market to. And this, by driving for dollars, you can actually find those sellers pretty easily. A lot of times, the owners of those properties do not market online, and they just put a sign in the yard and hope somebody sees it. Well, that could be an opportunity that nobody else finds, none of your competitors find, simply because people are looking online on Zillow only. They're not taking the time to drive the streets like you are. Hey guys, did you get any value out of today's drive? If you did, hit the like and subscribe button for me. Also, if you know of a way that I don't know or I didn't mention today to drive for dollars or some other techniques, please comment in the box below. All right, so now that you've driven the streets, you are done for the day, and you have your nice list of all the properties that you may want to market to, you need to pull all the owner information, all the mailing addresses, because sometimes, like a rental, the owner may not live there, so you need their actual mailing address and name and information. The auditor site, your local county auditor site, is a great place to find that info for free. If you're using Deal Machine or Propstream, a software like that, a driving app like I do, they have that information already built into the system, and you can easily pull it. So grab the owner's information, and now you can market to them. And that's the next step. sending the marketing material. All right, so now that you have your list and on your owner information, now it's time to market to them. You can do that by calling them. That's a good way, but I like to send yellow letters. And if you check out this video right here, I go through a step-by-step process on how to create the perfect yellow letter.